بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله أصحابه أجمعين. All praise belongs to Allah, and the salutations and peace be upon the Messenger of Allah and upon his family and all his companions. Welcome, my brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Before we begin, I would like to ask Brother Abdul Rashid to recite Surah Al-Fatiha.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين صدق الله العظيم.
I'd like now to ask Ustad Hamza to give us a short presentation.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, everyone. My name is Hamza, and I want to share with you a few ayat and a few hadith. Before I start, there is no doubt that learning Quranic Arabic is a form of seeking knowledge and even the key to Islamic knowledge. First, with one of my favorite hadith, which states, whoever travels on a path of knowledge, Allah will make it easy for him to traverse a path to Jannah. And it continues, verily the angels lower their wings in pleasure for the seeker of knowledge. The inhabitants of the heavens and earth, even the fish in the depths of the water, seek forgiveness for the scholar. The virtue of the scholar over the worshipper is like the superiority of the moon over the stars. Verily the scholars are the inheritors of the prophets. The prophets do not leave behind gold or silver coins, but rather they only leave behind knowledge. Whoever takes it has taken hold of an abundant fortune. Now, when I first heard this, I thought it was a very nice, beautiful, poetic hadith. And I didn't appreciate it as much until I heard and I realized the pragmatic and profound nature of it. The more knowledge you have, the easier you can protect yourself from making mistakes and falling into sin, and also get greater yields of reward for your actions, thus making it literally easier for you to get to Jannah. We read earlier Surah Fatiha, in which we asked Allah for guidance, and so I want to carry on that conversation with Allah via two surahs that are pertinent to our time, with many people not knowing how to feel or what to do or why this is happening. The first is Surah Baqarah, in which it reads, just as we have sent among you a messenger of your own to recite our revelations to you, purify you, and teach you the scripture, wisdom, and other things you did not know. So remember me, I will remember you. Be thankful to me and never ungrateful. You who believe, seek help through patience and prayer, for Allah is with the patient. Do not say that those who are killed in Allah's cause are dead. They are alive, though you don't realize it. We shall certainly test you with fear and hunger, and loss of property, lives, and crops. But give good news to those who are patient. Those who say when afflicted with a calamity, we belong to Allah, and to Him we shall return. Inna lillahi wa inna alayhi raji'un. These will be given blessings and mercy from their Lord, and it is they who are rightly guided. One thing I would like to say from these verses, as we can see, Allah tells us we sent a messenger to recite our revelations to you, purify you, and teach you the scripture, wisdom, and things you did not know. One of the means of purification is intellectual purification. So Allah is telling us that one of the purposes of giving us the Qur'an is to give us the correct mindset and to get rid of the mental viruses we have. Now in the next surah it reads, "Do not think of those who have been killed in Allah's way as dead. They are alive with their Lord, well provided for, happy with what Allah has given them of His favor, rejoicing that for those they have left behind who have yet to join them, there is no fear nor will they grieve, rejoicing in Allah's blessing and favor, and that Allah will not let the reward of the believers be lost." Those who responded to Allah and the Messenger after suffering defeat, who do good and remain mindful of Allah, will have a great reward. When people said, "Fear your enemy, they have amassed a great army against you," it only increased their faith. And who replied, "Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil." So in the first surah, Allah says, don't say they are dead. Now Allah is saying, don't even think that they are dead. They are alive and happy with Allah. This is one small, tiny example of guidance affecting us, how we think, and thus how we behave. Lastly, I would like to give good news to you all for fulfilling at least 2 points from the next hadith. Number one, you are in a gathering remembering Allah, and thus Allah is in a better gathering remembering you. Imagine right now as we are talking and remembering Allah, Allah is in a gathering with angels talking about you personally, specifically, mentioning you by name. Timur, Hamza, Muhammad, and everyone here. Alhamdulillah. And number two, inshallah, we are all taking steps towards Allah, and Allah will run towards us. May Allah accept our efforts, make it easy for us, and put barakah in it for us. Ameen. I will now pass the presentation on to Ustad Sadiq.
Assalamu alaikum everyone once again, and those that have joined us, welcome. As I said at the beginning, we'll give a brief introduction to who Al-Quran Institute is. We are a group of extremely hardworking senior students of the Quran. We have been researching the available courses and educational materials across the world for the last 10 years. Finally, we have put together an easy, fast, and efficient method of learning and understanding Quranic Arabic through this Quranic Arabic course. Today, we are introducing to you Module 1. You may hear Al-Quran Institute being referred to as AQI for convenience. I am Sadiq Mia, and I am one of the founding directors of AQI. I would like to acknowledge Dr. Mahmoud's efforts in scouring the courses around the world, sourcing and collating material that is very difficult to find. He is an extremely diligent and focused individual. His dedication and tenacity is unparalleled. Always striving for ihsan, his extensive research on lessons, style of teaching, training teachers has made this course what it is. He is one of those people who doesn't think 24 hours is enough. And even if he was given 48 hours, it won't be enough. So imagine the leadership the directors are under. You will hear from the other directors soon, inshallah. But first, the course objective, what you have signed up for. This course has been prepared with the intention of helping you understand the Holy Quran in an easy and efficient manner, inshallah. If the instructions are followed completely, this task will be achieved without much difficulty, with the help of Allah. But we have a request from you. We'd like you to set some goals as well. There are 4 I'd like your attention on. Firstly, we will help you with this, but we would like you to learn at least 85% of Quranic words. and we'll share how you can achieve that later, inshallah. Secondly, we would ask you to have a goal of learning the essential Arabic grammar, and through this course you can do that. Number 3, understanding the verses of the Qur'an, and I'm sure that's one of the reasons you've signed up for this course. And finally, the 4th goal is to analyze grammar with clarity. Alhamdulillah, in this course, we have multiple tools we use. This is a tech-oriented course, so we use various tools to aid your learning. Once you start using these tools, you'll become a very smart student, and you could be amongst the best of students by having these skills with the help of Allah, inshallah. There is a separate technical training video for everyone to watch and act upon. This will be shared in a few days. But you can see on the screen some of the tools we will help you to use, inshallah. Now, regarding the method of teaching, there are a few areas I'd like to cover, but without Allah's help, we cannot get far. In order to achieve success, first and foremost, we should ask Allah for help and to grant us barakah in our efforts. Make the intention to learn so you can understand the Qur'an, but you can have more than one positive intention. Secondly, do your best, because Allah helps those who help themselves. And this is a reference to Surah Al-Anfal, verse 53. Since these lessons are prepared especially for the understanding of the Qur'an, fluent reading of the Qur'an is one of the prerequisites for the understanding of the language. If you need Tajweed lessons, please seek them separately, but you can study that alongside this course, inshallah. Regular reading of a portion of the Qur'an in Arabic along with translation is highly recommended. We have worked very hard to make this course as convenient and easy as possible for you. There's a few things we need your help though. Preparation. A good student prepares for the lesson. So to support you in this, we will share a series of PDF documents and videos in advance of the class, inshallah. For you to learn during the weekly classes, so we have 90-minute classes every week. Each topic will be explained to you, initially introducing topics, then later going deeper into some topics, inshallah. A recording of the class will be available so you can review again, or if you miss any of the classes, you can catch up, inshallah. Please be aware though, that every lesson builds upon the previous, therefore you must try to keep up. Revision is very important. So alhamdulillah, we have arranged revision classes for you, which is up to 90 minutes. And if there is enough demand, we can arrange separate classes for females. Here you can ask questions, test each other, and clarify matters related to the class. Again, these are weekly revision classes. Ustada Aisha will talk to you on this a little later. Memorize. So there's an app called Memorize, which will help you memorize vocabulary. Vocabulary and a few grammatical terminology memorization is essential. We will show you how to enroll on a specific course, and we will also share PDF documents for you to memorize important words. As part of this course, we will repeat certain things if they are important or if you need to remember them better. Repetition is an important tool of learning. In the near future, there will be children's Arabic course, and for advanced adult students, there will be Balagha, Tafsir, Tarkib, Hadith studies, and others, once they complete Module 2, inshallah. Regarding class etiquette, we encourage that everyone studies together. Studies suggest that working on something collectively is easier than doing it alone. For example, students who are more motivated when studying together rather than completely working alone. We have a structured course and ask you to follow along and stick to the topic we're covering. We have students from different backgrounds and different abilities. So if you feel you know more on a topic that's been covered, please have patience and allow others to learn. Please remember to have your notebook with you in all classes. As we have many students in this call, due to the large number of students, we kindly request that you remain on mute unless you are requested to speak. So throughout the classes, we may call you out. Unless we do so, please remain on mute. This will prevent audio disturbance and allow everyone to listen better, inshallah. We also require your patience. To learn, you need to be patient with yourself, with other students, and us. We may cover topics which some of you are already familiar with, but you may also find during the process you will learn something, even if it is a better way for you to teach. Punctuality. We value each other's time. Therefore, we want to be able to start on time so you can make the most of the class. Occasionally, we may go over the 90 minutes, but we will try to avoid this as much as possible. If you miss a class, please ensure you catch up with the PDF documents we share and the videos. Otherwise, you will fall behind, which we recommend you avoid at all costs. Please do not share the PDF documents or the Zoom link or the WhatsApp journey link that we share, because this is for registered students specific to you, and we need to be able to support you effectively. Course admission is now closed. Therefore, any new registrations will go into our waiting list. There will be fortnightly teacher training sessions. Therefore, if you have any experience and would like to be part of this course, you can message a WhatsApp admin or email us. I would now like to hand over to Ustad Aisha to explain an important part of this course.
Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. I am going to discuss a crucial aspect of our learning journey tonight. While we all cherish the moments of new learning, the true mastery of Quranic Arabic lies in revisiting and reinforcing what we already learned. Each time you revise, you reinforce the knowledge in your memory. The Quranic Arabic language, with its rich vocabulary, intricate grammar, and eloquent expressions, requires frequent revisiting to remember its concepts. It is vital that we do revise. Reason being, our brain does not comprehend 100% information at first, whatever we do. Read a book, listen to a lecture. Unless we take notes or revise again, we don't get all stored in our head, unless someone has photographic memory, which not many of us have. But Alhamdulillah, we have few doctors who have joined our module 1. Some may have photographic memory, inshallah. However, revision and homework is very important for this course. Also, small group studies. If you have family members or friends who have joined the course, have group studies with them in your own time. If none the above is with you, find someone from the group to work together, study together. Revision isn't just about memorizing, it's about deepening, understanding. Every time you go over a lesson, you might discover a new layer of meaning or a connection you hadn't noticed before, inshallah. Regular revision gives you confidence. It's the confidence to read the Quran, understand its messages, and use the language in your daily prayers and studies. When we revise regularly, we are always prepared for exams and class discussions. It turns out what could be a stressful situation into an opportunity to use your acquired knowledge. Doing homework is your chance to apply what you've learned. It's like practice of an athlete, essential for skill development. In Quranic Arabic, this means writing, reading, and perhaps even speaking. Regular homework instills discipline. It builds a routine of study that can extend to all areas of our life, enhancing our time management and organization skills. Through homework, you engage with the language outside the classroom. This continuous engagement is key to mastering Quranic Arabic, as the language of the Quran is not just for the classroom, it's for life. In conclusion, the power of revision and the discipline of homework are not just academic exercises. They are acts of ibadah, a way to connect with Allah's word, to understand it better, and to carry its message in your hearts and minds. So embrace them with enthusiasm and see them as steps on your path to becoming not just learners, but guardians and carriers of the Quranic message. May Allah bless our efforts and make us among those who not only read His words, but also live by them. Jazakallah khairan for your attention and commitment to this sacred journey. Now I would pass it to our founder chairman, Dr. Mahmoud.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين ربي يسر ولا توسر وتمم بالخير اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. At Al-Quran Institute, our journey with you goes far beyond than just comprehension. We're not just about learning to understand the Quran, we are about absorbing its essence and then spreading that profound knowledge through you, our students who learn with us. With every lesson, with every verse, you just don't gain knowledge, but also the opportunity to share it. And by doing so, you earn the double rewards of direct teaching and the perpetual charity of knowledge, Sadaqah Jariyah. Alhamdulillah, this is all we all are doing here. I'm not here to impress upon you. I'm here to ensure that I do convey the message so you understand. Let's talk about why should you embark on this noble path. Because our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has told us in a hadith from Sahih Bukhari, the best of you are those who learn the Quran and teach it. My dear brothers and sisters, let us all aspire to be amongst the best, to carry the torch of enlightenment, passing it from one heart to another in a timeless continuum of divine wisdom. Ameen. At Al-Quran Institute, our mission revolves around three fundamental pillars: Quranic education, Quranic research, and Quranic Da'wah. Our educational programs are designed to deepen our understanding and appreciation of the Quran through comprehensive language instruction. We are committed to pioneering research that explores the Quran's linguistic richness, historical context, and application in contemporary society. In terms of dawah, we strive to share the Quran's universal messages of wisdom, compassion, and peace, both within our community and beyond. Each goal above is a step towards cultivating a well-rounded, scholarly, and spiritually enriched Muslim society. At our institute, we recognize the foundational role of grammar in mastering Quranic Arabic. This is why we offer thorough and extensive instruction, starting right from the basics. Understanding grammar is the key to unlocking the full potential of Quranic Arabic, and we ask for your patience and focus as we navigate this complex subject together. Our curriculum is the result of meticulous global research, selecting only the most effective teaching materials and methods to ensure you receive nothing but the best and finest education, inshallah. May Allah accept our intention and guide us. Ameen. Our combined efforts and your diligence will lead to fruitful outcomes that will speak itself. We would like you not only learn Quranic grammar, but at the same time be a smart student while you are studying Quranic Arabic with us. Please don't miss out to watch the technical training video that will be sent to you very shortly. It's important that you know why and how you should learn typing Arabic on your computer, your mobile phone, and use pen on Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, etc. This technical training video will give you a lot of tools and show you how to use it. Keep watching and find out how we are different to others, inshallah. Focus and concentration are the keys. Don't wander off the path. Stay focused. Your foremost goal is to build a robust understanding of grammar within a year. In this period, avoid all distractions. Master the essentials of grammar, and then you will be well equipped to tackle whatever challenges come to you. Value your time. Maintain your focus. I highly recommend integrating the Alquran app into your routine on both mobile and desktop. For details, watch our technical training video. Establish a daily practice of reciting the Quran through the app, delving into word meanings and relating them to your grammatical studies. This approach will transform your understanding in ways you can't yet imagine. So stay committed to this journey. It's unrealistic to claim that the grammar is simple. Grammar is like mathematics. I used to hate maths in my early life, but I love and enjoy Quranic Arabic grammar so much. It's a structured system of rules and examples. Keep at it. We are here to support you every step of the way, but your effort is indispensable. Remember, the easy choices now will lead you to difficult times later, while the challenges you embrace today will pave you the way for a smoother tomorrow, inshallah. Welcome on board to that journey. Please pay attention to this. 6 months for Module 1 and 6 months for Module 2, approximately 12 months. Brothers and sisters, you have 24 hours a day. 24 times 365. That equals to 8,760 hours in a year. You have 8,760 hours in hand during the next 12 months. My brothers and sisters, here is an appeal to you. On behalf of myself and everyone at Al-Quran Institute, may we borrow 5 to 6 hours a week. 6 hours times 52 weeks. In total, 312 hours in a year. Brothers and sisters, can you please spare 312 hours, approximately 6 hours a week, out of your 8,760 hours of your busy life in next 12 months, for the sake of Allah, our Creator, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Ar-Razzaq, Al-Qahhar, Al-Malik, Yawmiddin. Can you? Can you? Can you, brothers and sisters? Quranic research spans broad discipline encompassing linguistic analysis, translation studies, and historical contextualization of the text. Scholars rigorously explore the grammar, syntax, and semantics of Quranic Arabic to understand its intricate patterns and rhetorical styles. Tafsir, or its exegesis, remains a cornerstone of Quranic scholars, analyzing interpretation and methodologies. There are so much more opportunities in front of us to bridge existing gaps and enhance the value of current resources. We invite you to join our research team. The Quran underscores the significance of engaging its teaching with wisdom, engaging discourse. The Quran highlights the universal principles that surpass cultural and religious divides. Quran champions the idea that the most impactful form of da'wah is through personal examples of who you become. Embracing all this, we have a comprehensive da'wah program, da'wah training for our students, to help them motivate others to learn and understand the Quran. Please join this training course when announced next time. Arranging seminars on Islam and related contemporary issues offers profound benefits. These gatherings remind attendees of the virtues that pave the way to success in the hereafter, emphasizing the Islamic ethos of accountability, charity, and the pursuit of knowledge. Join us in this noble endeavor as we organize events that delve into the richness of Islamic teachings and contemporary issues. Contact us if you are interested to join our team to participate. Finally, your contribution is the backbone of our progress. Please reach out to us if you want to be a part of our growth by reaching the global audience. Teaching is the key to learn. We inspire our students to learn and teach, even to a small group of family members and friends. Our students are encouraged to start a new class under AQI banner after they complete Module 1. We have a regular training program to support them in that process. Whenever you wish to do that, please do talk to us. We need your help. We need your support. We need your participation. We need your dua. Together, let's make this journey beneficial for this life and hereafter. Wishing you a rewarding experience with the Al-Quran Institute. Barakallahu fikum. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Brothers and sisters, I would like to request one of our director, Brother Abdul Rashid.
Jazakumullah khairan, Ustad. Assalamu alaikum, my dear brothers and sisters. Firstly, I want to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us all these opportunities. Alhamdulillah. Without his help, we are nothing. I want to thank everyone who joined us tonight from different countries, taking your valuable time to attend tonight's session. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you and make your journey easy to learn Quranic Arabic with Al-Quran Institute and be part of the AQI family. I would also like to thank the AQI management team, especially our chairman, Dr. Mahmoud, Ustaz Sadiq, and other team members for their hard work and amount of time they put in. I appreciate and thank our volunteers and supporters for their tremendous support and providing their time helping others, including running revision classes. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward them all for their hard work. Ameen.
Barakallahu fikum. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.
One request before you go. Al-Quran Institute is a Quranic Da'wah and educational institute. We would like to reach others like you. So if you benefited from this video, please share with others, and most importantly, please subscribe our channel and like the videos. Don't forget to watch other video series on Quranic Arabic course. Barakallahu fikum. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم آمين يا رب العالمين.
سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.